Yes, I can. His name is Daleth. I mourn your impending death. That's a really good line, by the way. I think like the actual translation for the Senshi is like Ranger, because I looked on the wiki and that's what these characters are listed. Their family is listed as Ranger. Only one more day till retirement. Ugh. I could have gone pro. Yeah, Red Bear's not that hard. So, as long as you're level 9 or 10 and picked up all the equipment, you can pretty much just auto-battle him down to death. Yay! So, apparently, winning the tournament, like, operates under Necromonger rules, because now Akamoto has Haneda's gym in his office, and I like to think that those 5 pictures up there are just like all pictures of me. You're kind of a dirty old man. I don't get how that jives. He wants me to keep fighting and winning, but I'm also a resident of Sinner, and I can just leave whenever I want. Ah, here's our special person. Ah. Kidnappers, huh? I really need to shave. I'm sitting here stroking my beard going, man, I need to shave. So, this right here is another decision that affects you on your alignment. If you say yes, you get 8 points towards law. If you say no, you get 4 points towards chaos. And the most minimal neutral thing you can do is to say no and then yes to get 4 points towards law. If you say no and then no again, Akamoto is like, oh, you should take pity on her, and then she joins anyway. So, got an invitation. Yay! Cool. So, what stat line did I get? It looks like I got the, like, heavy magic stat line. Yes. Well, okay, so Hiroko's stats are random, sort of. Like, you can get one of 4 different, like, lineups. You can get super heavy magic. You can get kind of sort of magic. You can get balanced, and then you can get physical. Like, for example, the balanced one is like all 7s. Ideally, I wanted the super heavy physical one, but this is not that bad. It doesn't matter in the long run. So I'm not worried about it. This actually will sort of help out because she gets magic like the heroine from the first game. Unfortunately, magic in this game seems to be much, much weaker unless an enemy has a specific weakness. It just doesn't seem to do anything. So, plus I feel like Hiroko's spell list is worse. I have no proof of that, but anyway. We're going to be relying mostly on guns and sword attacks through the majority of the game. It's kind of boring, yeah, but magic in this game is just not that good. Yes, yes, yes. So at this point in the game, the casino is open. And you can go in here. If you want to abuse the game, like do save states or something, you can go in here and play Keno and just write down the numbers that come up, and it's kind of like bingo, sort of. I mean, it's Keno. I mean, if you don't know what Keno is, just it's similar enough to bingo to where that's a, yeah. And then you could get like max coins and just be rolling in it, and you can get as much money as you want. But you could also buy the Cat of Nine Tails. The Cat of Nine Tails is amazing. It is a solid contender if you get nothing else in the game for your female companion but the Cat of Nine Tails. She can carry the Cat of Nine Tails all the way to the final boss, and it's reasonable if you don't want to like go out of your way. The Miracle Glock is useless. Vacuum Axe is not really useless, but there are better options. I prefer the Slicer because the enemies at this point in the game, the Vacuum Axe has way more attack power but only hits once. The enemies at this point in the game have really, really, really low hit points, so the multiple hits of the Slicer is more useful. React sheets allow your companion to summon demons with your comp, and metal cards are used to play a minigame called Code Breaker. If you want to get the Cat of Nine Tails and you want to get it legit, I recommend you buy, I don't know, 10 coins, save your game, and play big and small. Every time you win 2 or 3 times, stop, and then go save your game until you get about 200 or 300 coins, and then go play the one of the slot machines. Both of the slot machines in there are different. Just find them whichever one you prefer, and then play slots until you get 5,000 coins. You'll eventually get 5,000 coins. It's not as like guaranteed as Dragon Quest, but you'll eventually get them. It'll just probably take you about 2 or 3 hours. I don't think it's worth it. So let's go see Madam. Yes, I am. Fear and praise me, for I am amazing. One special note is if you got a demon out, they do not consume mag on the world map, but they do consume, if you're walking around like this in first person view, every step it takes mag. to keep a demon out. So. This lady's name is Beth. I read somewhere that he kind of, what was it? It was kind of like a theory that the reason that this triggered the flashback to naming Beth was because that Beth is a clone of Madam. And I mean, I don't really see that, but I mean, that's an interesting thought. You can't really tell, but Madam's got like a cigarette holder and all that. One of the things I don't really like about this game is they have you name all these characters and you meet all these interesting characters and they don't do anything with them. Like, you might think Madam is like some kind of big good character that is going to lead some kind of resistance or be important to the plot in some way, and she's not. Like, I hate to spoil that, but they do that a lot, and like, Agamotto, he's not important to the plot. We'll never see him ever again. We've left him. We're done with him. She's giving us a plot dump about Sinner. Once again, telling us instead of showing us. Although I think it's a little more appropriate here for her to be telling us how Sinner works. But at the same time, why is she telling us this is how Sinner works? I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for her just to come out and plot dump like this. Maybe she's trying to like recruit us to her side or something. I don't know. I mean, that would make sense. And, you know, hopefully you didn't hear that too bad. I just bumped my microphone a little bit. Sorry, gotta take a drink of water. It is really hot right now. And, I'm sweating like a pig. But I got me a nice gallon jug of ice cold water here. Unfortunately, I've got to turn my air conditioner off to record, otherwise it will pick up because it's very loud. And it's starting to get into the summer months. So Hanada. Oh, so that's the guy we're looking for anyway. So, interesting, like, design thing about this game, where as we learn more plot points, like, certain design elements in this game are actually backwards from the first game. For example, Hiroko is very specifically designed to look like Lilith and Yuriko from the first game, except blonde. If you look at the official artwork for Lilith, she's got a snake wrapped around her in the same way that Hiroko has a whip wrapped around her in her official art. So, and I'll go more into why that's relevant as we, you know, uncover more and more plot points. So this is Kerberos. This is the same Kerberos from the first game. This is Pascal. And they put him just outright into your party, which is bad because I don't have enough mag to support Kerberos. What happens if you have a demon in your party and you don't have enough mag is they start taking damage. I mean, it's not that big a deal. You go down to 0, and then they take damage every step you take until they die. And then